Hey guys, this is Jsnow with another video for you guys showing how we destroy the meta with random meta. So I'm using Gravekeeper, I'm using G.A.T. Gravekeepers, artifacts, traptrix versus the Shaddolls. So let's go, I'm going to do this now without going step by step. I'm just going to play the video. So I don't know all the effects and it's going to be going semi-quick, so hopefully I can get everything off easily. So he's going to play Shadoll Fusion to go into mid-rash. Actually, let's pause that. And let's turn down that volume, because holy crap. And now let's play it. So he goes in the mid-rash, and he also plays Shadoll Falcon face down. So what that does is, if he flip summons it, he can special summon a Shadoll from his graveyard. So I'm going to play traptrix Moralo, and what this does is allows me to add a trap hole to my hand. So I play bottomless trap hole, and an artifact Molarch, artifact Sanction, the names are all different, Mirror Force, and another artifact. So he's going to play Shadoll Dragon, take that from the graveyard, he's going to flip that face up, and then he's going to end his, no wait, now the turn's starting, because I attacked the Shadoll Falcon. So he's going to play Dark World Dealings. I'm going to activate Artifact Sanction, which allows me to special summon Molarch, and what Molarch does, if it's a special summon on your opponent's turn, you can pop a monster on the field. So I decided to pop his random, what do you call it, dragon. I'm having a hard time actually trying to keep up with this right now. But hopefully you guys know the meta and you can watch this to see. So I bottomless the Shadoll Dragon. He plays yet another one. Then he goes to attack my Molarch, which gets destroyed, and then he attacks my Moralo, but I'm going to use Mirror Force just to save him for a bit. Not exactly, I don't remember exactly why I did that. So draw phase, we're going to play Artifact Movement face down, Gravekeeper's Commandment, and then we're going to 39 Utopia. Now this is risky because if he gets the field spell card, he can use that to what do you call it, fusion summon with my Utopia. I think there's one other shadow card that might do that. So it was a really risky move because he's a light, so he'll be able to get out actually the most annoying shadow by doing that. So he goes for another mid-rash and activates his Shadoll Hound, which changes my position of my monster since it was sent to the graveyard by effect. Shadoll Falcon gets special summoned because it was sent to the graveyard by an effect also. That's what makes it so crazy. The fusion, just fusioning activates two effects. So that's why Shaddolls are so insane. I mean, if it wasn't for that one mechanic, I don't think this deck would be meta at all. So I block his attack by using Utopia, then I play Gravekeeper's Recruiter. I attack his mid-rash, destroying it. He gets to add another spell or trap card because it was destroyed. Gravekeeper's Recruiter attacks his Hedgehog. And he picks up Shadoll Fusion, which is an amazing card for Shaddolls because you can, let's say if your opponent plays like Trap Hole or something on a monster, if you can fusion, you can actually retarget it and completely mess up his play. So he goes for another mid-rash, and he does the same thing again. He's going to change my Utopia and play another Falcon face down. So this is where stuff gets a little bit tricky, especially since he just drew Axe of Despair, which was very weird card to see. I mean, I'm surprised he actually didn't use a fusion weapon that would give his monster, fusion monster, 1500 attack. I thought he would use that. So I used Artifact Movement to save myself from that, because that pretty much would have been GG right there. Really lucky timing as far as that. Then I negate the attack just to keep myself in the game. Next he plays Traptrix Moralo. I play Traptrix Moralo, getting everybody confused. And I get Space-Time Trap Hole. This is an amazing new secret rare card that just came out in Primal Origins. What it does is if your opponent special summons a bunch of monsters, you can shuffle them back into the hand or extra deck, wherever they came from. So if your opponent does a double summon, that's 2 monsters sent back at the cost of 1,000 life points per monster. So he's just doing the Shaddolls stuff. I don't even know how to say it. I had to explain it, and he gets to summon 2 more monsters, but I'm able just to beat them down completely. Then he goes for Shadoll Fusion, and he has another weird card which I've never seen in a Shadoll, Dark World Shackles. So this guy's definitely using a lot of weird text. So on his Shaddol Nephilim, I'm going to use the Trap Hole to get rid of that, because otherwise that would instantly destroy my Utopia, and that wouldn't be good. So that's why this card is probably going to go up in value. I don't know how much it is right now, but this is the card you want to keep or sell off if it gets reprinted, because the thing is, the latest set, Duelist Alliance, is most likely going to be reprinted 1,000 times, just like Order of Chaos. A lot of the cards got reprinted from that set, so I'm expecting some reprints. But otherwise, until then, make sure to stock up on that card. I play Gravekeeper Watcher, which is just a tech card in case they face Dark Worlds, because it negates any discarding effects. But what I do is I exceed into Steel Swarm Roach, preventing him from actually getting any fusion summons of Shaddolls. So I can negate those before they even hit the field, which is amazing. So he's pretty much screwed at this point. He draws into another Axe of Despair, which I'm not really sure why you would use 2 of those. And I'm not sure if I could have used Gravekeepers Steel. I wasn't actually paying attention. Basically what it does is I can add 2 Gravekeepers from my graveyard to my hand and add them back. So I think the game ends around here. I think he plays... Oh no, actually no, it does not. He plays Dark World Shackles, and then he has Axe of Despair and Shadoll Fusion. He's pretty much just playing a bluff. Then for game, I play Necro Valley. Or Necro Valley, whatever the hell you want to call it. And Gravekeepers recruited for game against Shaddolls, which is absolutely hilarious. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching as always. This deck, I'm still editing it. I'll show you guys really quickly the deck. Alright, so here's the deck I'm using right now. Right now, it's been running out of steam lately, so if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. But the main deck, there's actually some cards like Supply Unit, which for some reason I can never ever draw. That was actually in the deck in the first place. So I added an Artifact Scythe. What do you call it? Just, what does it do again? When this card set, what do you call it? Your opponent cannot special monsters from summon monsters from the extra deck, so I added that. 3 Molarf because he pops, 3 Commandment because he adds Necro Valley, 3 Morellos because he adds Traps, 1 Descendant. I could bump it up to 2 because basically if you swarm the field with Gravekeepers, he can tribute 1 to pop 1 as many times as you like. Gravekeeper Spy to add more, Recruiter to add more, Apostle. This is a tricky one because it has to be destroyed by battle, but when it does, you get any Gravekeeper monster from your deck that you want. So I could throw in maybe the bigger Gravekeepers, so I can special summon them face down, but I'm not exactly sure how that would work, or if I can even do it. I haven't played around with the big Gravekeepers. 1 Marshmallow. This is basically to stop any OTKs and stuff. Also Battle Fader to stop OTKs, because that actually happens a lot. Sometimes you just run out of steam and then you get destroyed by a full field. Let me actually sort this. 2 Upstart Goblins. You could do 3. That's really up to you. Royal Tribute. This card destroys everybody. I never got to use it yet, but basically if you have Necro Valley and you play this, it's probably a good game as you got it. You just destroyed somebody's hand. Gravekeeper Steel, just 1 to get 2 Gravekeepers back. 2 Artifact Movement. You could go for 3, but since I'm only running 3 or 4 artifacts, 2 is fine. Supply Unit is very good in this deck. For example, if Gravekeeper's Apostle gets destroyed, you can draw 1 and summon 1. 2 Necro Valley. I only run 2 Necro Valleys, just 2. And then for your holes, Void Trap Hole, Space Time, Bottomless, and Fascinating. What is it called? Traptrix Nightmare, it's called. Fascinating Trap Hole sounds so much better. And 2 Artifact Sanctions to summon Molarf and pop a card. Excuse me. Woohoo! I sneeze very funny. It's weird. 2 Pallades, because if you get 2 artifacts, that's a great card to summon. Dialthros, I actually got him out once. He's pretty much kind of just for fun. He's not really needed. Utopia, Master Key Beetle, Ragna Zero. These are all self-explanatory cards. Black Ship of Corn. Heartland Draco. This is a game winner. I'm probably going to throw this into every rank 4 deck, and I would suggest it too. Because if you have a face-up spell card, it can't be targeted for attacks anyway, even though that rarely happens. But once per turn, you can attach 1 material, and this card can attack directly, but no others. So it's kind of like a Gaga Cowboy, but instead you can do 2,000 damage if you know you can attack directly without an issue. So it's an awesome card. This card, Winged Sky Blaster, underrated card, will probably skyrocket in price. I can guarantee you if it doesn't get reprinted, this card will skyrocket. Because it can shuffle cards from the field to the deck, and it's a generic rank 4. Steel Swarm Roach, Exiton, Maystroke, I'm thinking about dropping him, I'm not sure about him. The Lava Chain, Gaga Cowboy, I do have him in this too, but I think you should just have one or the other, Draco or Cowboy. And Wind Up Zen Main, just in case you get to make a rank 3. Thanks for watching as always, see you guys next time.